We are talking about avocados, your favorite fruit, and we are talking about farming specifically, how you can get into one, how the industry is, just overall insights in regards to matters avocado farming. And today I have Peter Karuki, avocado expert and farmer, and also Rose Mwangi, avocado farmer at Janisa Avocado Farm. And we were talking about, how long does a tree take before it starts producing fruit, Peter?
Okay, it takes 3 years. That's when now you can get a viable economical fruiting. But even in 2 years, 1.5 years, you'll see some fruits.
Oh.
So it just depends with the size of the seedling that you plant and also how you feed it. Okay, then from there now, let's say 3 years,
okay,
max. Yes.
Yeah. Rose, is that one of the discouraging aspects when it comes to going actually into avocado farming, in terms of that time period before you start seeing the fruit? Is it one of the challenges that new farmers coming in experience?
You have to be patient. This is not a tomato you're planting that in the next 1.5 months you will be harvesting fruits. So you have to be patient. I have seen orchards starting to produce even at 1.5 years. You find someone is already harvesting. Of course, economically, it is not still viable, but it is something that also excites a farmer and motivates a farmer. But like Peter has said, from 3 years, that is when now you have what we would call, you break even. So whatever you sell will be able to meet your operational cost. By your fertilizers, if you're a conventional farmer like me, by pesticides, your fungicides, and of course, pay for labor at 3 years.
Oh,
yes.
3 years.
3 years you break even.
Wow.
Yes.
That's a baby who's grown, who's calling you Baba, able to converse. Is that a challenge, Peter, in terms of when people hear 3 years? You know, a lot of businesses, people are like, if I'm putting my all in this, then by year 1, I should have started getting something from it.
Well, I would encourage people. You know one thing?
Yes.
If you go and buy stocks, let's say, shares for a company, it's not only 1 year that you wait for. And you invest a lot of money in it, okay? And you get that at the end of the day, once year will give you 25 cents, okay?
Yeah.
And then the company can go down anytime. You see, we have seen companies which are going down.
Yes.
So what happens is you only wait for those 3 years. Then the whole of your life, when you be on this earth, you will eat the fruits of the avocado, sell, and you leave them here. You leave them for your great children. So it is a lifetime venture. You invest once and that is all. And you see, it's not a big investment, okay? You start small. Anybody, you see, like our county government, Muranga, they were giving out avocado trees, okay? But you could see that some of the people, when they were given the seedlings, they did not even plant them because they did not know the need of. But the people who planted them, they have made Muranga County the #1 producer of avocados in Kenya, you see? So actually, it's a worth investment. You wait for 3 years, you are good to go. Then now, you eat forever.
Ah.
Yes.
Worthwhile, actually. If it is, wait for 3 years, now they reproduce for the whole, your whole lifetime.
Yes.
And that is quite a value proposition, Rose, that it becomes very easy to actually not turn down. Very, very encouraging. And now that you've set up your farm, you've dealt with the issues of pesticides, if you're doing conventional farming like you are, Rose, in terms of the cost of production over the years, the way you've been doing avocados, is it a factor that has been changing? Because we see, actually today, the Kenya National Chamber of Commerce and Industry released 2025 business barometer, yeah? And they are giving sort of, a lot of businesses are quite pessimistic. And one of the issues is the cost of input. is becoming quite a concern for producers. For you, being an avocado farmer over the years, have you seen a particular trajectory in terms of cost of input vis-a-vis the output from your farm?
Of course, like any other farmer, the farm inputs have gone high. I remember when I started, I was buying CAN from an agrovet at 1,800. That's the 50 kg. And that would be enough for my farm and for all my trees. Now, the same, when I go to the agrovet, I will buy it at 6,000. Yes, 5,600 to about 6,000. Then there are other inputs that we also use, the pesticides. The prices have also gone up. These are not subsidized. The fungicides, these ones are also not subsidized. So the cost of production, yes, is going up. But again, we are also looking into crop nutrition for pest and disease management. So you enhance crop nutrition, you make your tree very healthy, the manure, which, of course, it has also gone a bit high. I remember sometimes back I would buy the tipper, you know, the tipper, the one that...
Yeah.
Yes, that tipper, I would buy it at about 15,000. Right now it goes for about 30 to 35,000. Yes. So manure has also is also quite expensive, and it is also scarce because we are having quite a number of farmers. So now again we are moving to composting. So anything that is in our farms, when we prune, we compost that and then we plow it back so it doesn't go to waste.
Okay.
Yeah, so we put it back as manure. So you buy a little bit of manure, mix with the compost, and then you use it on the trees. So we are trying all we can to see that some of these costs, we are managing the costs.
Yeah, you know, Peter was making fun of people who are doing conventional farming. He says, you know, me, I'm doing organic.
Yes.
In terms of organic costs, is it a concern when it comes to any cost and input variations that you've seen change over the years?
Well, okay, what happens is organic farming, you just need manure. As she has said, the tipper was going for 15,000. Now it is going for 20, 30,000. No? Okay, everything is, the prices for like everything is going up. Okay, so I expect that soon, if we have very good markets, we make good money, because the money that we are using in the farms, the cost of production, it should be paid by what you are selling. So we need to have something like that so that the farmer can break even. Okay? Yes, because it would be a very big challenge if we farmers are heartbroken. And we say, now me, I'll just go and open a shop, I'll start selling mutumba, I'll start doing other things. Then the people in the city will go hungry. When I came here, in your cafe here, I saw your staff taking avocados. It was like, you see, they were actually taking jumbo avocado. So imagine that farmer, if the farmer is not supported, then, and we decide we stop farming these things, you see now there will be a problem. That will be a third world war, because everybody will be hungry and all that. So the cost of production is going up is high. Yes.
Definitely. It needs to be looked into. Yes. And I know the government, you know, some of the programs they're talking about, subsidized fertilizer. These are some of the interventions that could really make a change in the life of farmers, and in their bottom lines. Rose, you know, there is the issue of the market. And initially you started by producing for the local market. Then you realized, there is an opportunity to go international. I mean, for a lot of farmers now, first of all, the balance between the two. Is it, how does it vary? Majority of your products, are you taking it in international way? What is the motivation? Is it fetching better prices? That is one. And also, if somebody is just producing for the local market, again, how much returns are we making from that?
You know, fortunately, lately, in the last like 1.5 years, our local market is coming up very well. The prices are good. Go to any supermarket, Naivas, Quickmart, Carrefour, check the prices of the avocados. They're not very bad. So that means the farmer is also getting that ripple advantage, the effect, it's also going to that. So producing for the local market is also not very bad. Actually, there's someone who was asking me, who was telling me the demand in Kenya for these avocados. Kenyans are eating avocados. The demand, and especially for even this Hass avocado, is high. So right now, no one should be scared whether you're producing for the local market or for the international market. The international market takes what we call grade 1. Grade 1 is a fruit with minimal damage, maybe 5% minimal damage. That is when you look at the presentation of that avocado, it has 5%. So anything above 5%, they call it grade 2, ACA reject. That is the word they use. So when they call it grade 2 ACA reject, when it goes to the pack houses, it is crushed for oil. But that fruit is equally as good as grade 1 in terms of taste. So sometimes these ones will also find their way into the local market, and you will find that you are getting more from the grade 2 fruit selling in the local market than you would have sold it to an exporter as a grade 2 for oil production.
Oh.
Yeah, so, and the local market is, I think, most 50%, you will find 50% goes to the international market, 50% will go to the local market. And even the local market, the demand is still very high. Currently, there are no avocados in our markets, in our supermarkets. If you go and check now, and you check again in March, when they have lots of avocados, currently they do not have any. Okay. So even the local market is good.
Okay.
Of course, the international market, for export, the prices are slightly enhanced. They are better. And we all strive to produce for the export. We call it the export market. We all strive to produce for the export, for the export market.
Definitely.
But our local market is also not very bad.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, to support you on that, what I have noted is even now in Kenya, the prices that this Hass avocado is more expensive than the one that we are exporting. Okay, because when you have a whole pickup of avocado, now you need to go to the pack house and all that. But if you sell it locally, you get more money. So now what I've noted is Kenyans have started eating avocados more than ever. Okay, so even soon we might not be exporting the avocados; we'll be consuming them locally. So we have to plant these trees. Avocado is a green gold. Yes.
Actually, Carrefour are selling. There's a pack. I think it's size 30 or 28. A pack. It's going for ready to eat. That's value addition. Ready to eat.
Yes.
It's going for 199 shillings, and it is very sweet. Yes.
That's amazing. And I'm glad, let me check out the time. Yeah, time is coming to an end. We need to have some avocados here. But even as we conclude, there's always the aspect of value addition. You've brought it up, because the beauty about value addition is that it sort of elongates the value chain and creates opportunities for people to plug into it. So, for example, the one you've just given at Carrefour, there is somebody who needs to prepare that avocado. That's a cooking job that has come in. You get me? There is the one who's leasing the space, that is a job. In terms of the avocado value chain, Peter, locally, are there pockets that you've observed that we can sort of take advantage to create opportunities on that value chain for more people? Because the country right now is having challenges with high youth unemployment in this country. What can we do?
Well, avocado has employed many youths, actually, from picking from the trees, packing in the lorries, and also taking to the pack house. So actually, if we continue farming avocados, we will get more people getting more jobs, the youths and all that. So actually, it's a big multiple business. Like it can employ millions of people. Okay. So once I sell my avocados, I also employ people in my farm. I have people who are working in the farm, trimming and all that. So the chain is big. Yeah, so it creates employment.
Definitely.
A lot of it.
Definitely. And our time is up. You know, talking about the chain is big. Now, even we're having this discussion on TV. So you guys are giving me employment. Look at you guys. You see? That's the beauty about this.
Oh, you're already employed now. By avocado.
Yeah, courtesy of avocados. Yeah. But thank you very much. And all these cameramen here.
Yes.
And all these people who are doing amazing, amazing jobs. But thank you very much for your insights. Beautiful, beautiful discussion. I think next discussion we should have it over avocado pudding and, you know, some of these value-added products. But thank you very much, Rose Mwangi, avocado farmer from Genisa Avocado Farm, and also Peter Kariuki, avocado expert and farmer. Your farm has a name?
It's called PC Afrique.
PC?
PC Afrique. We also do seedlings and all that. Yes.
Okay, definitely. PC Afrique.
It's
Peter
international.
Kariuki. International. All right, our time is up. Thank you very much. Even as we go international, my name is Noah Kipkemboy. That's all from the Farm Kenya show. Have yourself the rest of your viewing. Enjoy, and we are out.